Hello. Hello. My blanket's not right. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. It's mushroom finishing time. Hopefully, probably, maybe. Woohoo! I have to move things. Woohoo! I'm actually gonna have to use the pattern today. Amazing. Wild. It's been so long. Hello. I'm ready for cozy fungi time. I don't feel good today, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, you know, we could do this little section first. It's like cut off from the rest. Maybe we start there. Yeah, sure. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Today we'll be making grass instead of touching grass. True. I really don't think I have enough of this green. We'll figure it out. Hello, this is Avalon the Great Stitchelin. I don't know about great. Especially looking at what I've done so far. I don't know about great, but sure. I might have more of this green somewhere. It's not labeled, so who knows. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. How are you guys doing? How's your Sunday? Is it cozy? Is it pleasant? Is it better than mine? I hope so. My stomach feeling a bit off. Same. I'm the jail's most prominent cross-stitcher. Okay, well that's a low bar. That's a pretty low bar to clear. Chillin', nice. We're on the mod list right now. It's coming along amazing. I can't wait to experience it. I'm glad it's going well. Allow me to thread the needle. And then we begin. Female ones can't become prominent cross-stitchers. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying they could become them, but they aren't them now, you see. A low day. Not bad, not bad. Get these out of the way. Okay. Throw away my knitting kit and looped. Killing my new hobby. I don't. You guys overreact. You're so dramatic. You guys are so dramatic. You overreact to everything. What am I supposed to, how am I supposed to get by with this? You guys are impossible. People complain about women, but like, you guys, oh. Jeez. This is what I want? Yes, this is right. Hello. Single jail lurkers just happens to be cross-stitching goddess Samhain right now. Well, I as long as I don't know about them, then my claim is, my claim holds. Ba-da-da. I don't think I have too much to report. I also, even if I did, I don't have the brain power today to have anything to share. I'm not all here today. I'm not, functional. All is fine, for sure. My shoulder feels better today. I don't know if I even mentioned that yesterday. My shoulder hurt really bad. And I woke up and it still hurt. And then it stopped. It was a miracle. This might make it bad again, but we'll see. Before anyone asks, I did not make my pizza dough yesterday. I did not have pizza today because my shoulder hurt really bad. And, my wrist also hurt. And I didn't want to make that worse. Stitching hasn't made anything hurt in the past. Well... Well... I've had a little bit of hand pain from it, but, only when I wasn't taking proper breaks. Howdy, is Avalon the Herdin? Yup. Mamma mia. Mamma mia indeed. But yeah, if I take proper breaks throughout the stream, my hand will be okay. Have you already posted the finished artwork before you finish it? Spoilers? What the... Time to touch grass? I'm doing it right now. I'm touching grass. Look. It's happening. It's real. The grass touching. Nice, thanks. Just had pizza. Oh my god. You can't come in here when I was just saying that I sadly didn't make my pizza and be like, oh, by the way, I just had pizza myself, actually. Melvin's, am I right? Had stuff from your fridge. I hope it was stuff from your fridge that wasn't horribly expired this time. Oh, the sun went away. No, I needed that, please. Please, I have to be able to see. Please. My eyes. Correct? Okay. You got pizza too? Cause you want to participate in the pizza Sunday. Well... Now I'm just pizzaless. And everybody else is having fun. Hello. Mushroom is nice on everything. You put mushrooms on your ice cream? You tell me you put mushrooms on your ice cream? Hmm? You would? Oh my god, you made me mess up my thread. Look at this. I was so flabbergasted I put a knot in my thread. Oh jeez. Hold on. This can be fixed. Hold on. I really need to like lean in closer to this to see it well enough to fix it. But I can't. Well, I hope you enjoy your fungal ice cream. You gotta let us know how it is. Okay. Once you've consumed it. Your pizza. Oh, thank you. Those are pepperoni. Those are just red cheese. Okay, thanks. That's perfect. I've never had red cheese before. I bet it's delicious. Hello. Can I order a 3-piece suit? Sorry, I am not a seamstress. That's not how this works. Roommate is apparently really angry going around slamming doors. My goodness. What a barbarian. Oh, look at it being Eldritch Miyazaki game creation. The fungal ice cream. Salted caramel. Okay. Yeah, salted caramel and a good chanterelle mushroom. Yummy yummy. Yeah, sorry, not a seamstress, but I can show you some mushrooms. How about that? What other things would mushrooms be great with? You could put mushrooms on your cake. Soup. Well, that's normal. Mushroom tea is also a thing these days. Hello, this some sort of mushroom-related pun? Yes. Why, yes, actually. Hello. Mushroom tea is a thing now, and it scares me. It's supposed to be, like, good for your brain or something. Mushroom chief this is? Mushroom. Mushroom cola. No. No. Mushroom wine? What? Okay, what about... Yeast is fungus, bread is fungus, okay. What about... I lost it. No, mushrooms in salsa. I think that's just the last of no. Got here, I was trying to put shrooms in my brain. I'm trying to, if you'll believe it, I'm trying to take shrooms out of brains. Easy? Oh my god. Okay. Sounds good. Oh. Okay, mushrooms in sushi. That's a thing? Okay, mushrooms in sushi. That's my next one. That as well? What do you... I can see it? Okay, well, never mind. I'm fine with mushrooms, I just think they're doing too much. They need to slow down. What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? Mushroom and orange juice. Okay, is that enough for you sickos? Does that put an end to you? You had that at a restaurant? You paid money? You paid money to eat mushroom sushi? Oh. Oh my. Oh boy. Wow. Well, the more you know, I suppose. There's some weird high toxic shroom that tastes like orange. Yeah, probably. Mushroom Pepto-Bismol. Ew! It gives you a problem and fixes it all at the same time. Also had dried mushroom and juice, not orange, but what is going on over there? What are you guys doing? Not mushroom toothpaste. Oof. Goodness. I want to buy unused nuclear fuel storage tunnels to grow mushrooms in. Okay. Tastes like orange the color, not the fruit. That would be like the jack-o'-lantern mushroom. Oh my god, I just remembered I have a snack. I might eat that later. Instead of real food. But hello. Not a mushroom snack, no. Not for me. I'm good out here. Don't touch. My famous catchphrase. Yeah, everybody knows my favorite catchphrase. received an order of 80 tons of mushrooms by accident. Handing it creative. Wow. The bioluminescent shroom's poisonous, those would be a fun snack. I don't know. Some of them are for sure, but I don't know if they all are. There's a few different varieties. My phrases, my signature phrase is all beans. It's true. Anybody who tells you otherwise, they're living a lie. They're deluding themselves. What food group are mushrooms anyways? Culinarily, they're used like vegetables. I assume they're grouped with vegetables because they don't have their own class because they're not a plant or a meat or any of that. But they can also be pretty high in protein, right? So it's, I don't know, you just do whatever with them, I guess. I thought it's book time. No, I wish that was it. That'd be cool. Mushrooms are. I will continue to go on not consuming mushrooms personally, but you know. Look at this graph. Look at how I'm not gonna have enough of the screen to make this graph. Was the first guy who did this because he was hungry and had a needle and depicted food? I'm imagining. Definitely. Followed by what? Yeah, that's the thing. I think that the texture of mushrooms would not- I wouldn't be able to do it. Imagine the cured all your hurt was a mushroom. Well, fortunately for me, that's not how that works. You like the texture. Oh, that's strange. Your favorite mushroom be aesthetics? I don't. I should. I feel like I'd never. Like I've seen a ton of cool mushrooms, but I don't like know them well by name or any of that, you know. Are you considered maybe you're Mario though? I think we all learned together that I'm not Mario. Probably not a stinkhorn, okay. Oyster mushrooms, these do look cool. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of cool mushrooms out there. I don't know what I could call my favorite. Do you like the table or the pointed / round cap mushrooms more? Do you mean like the ones that are on trunks or just ones that are flat? Do you know mushrooms can cure a broken heart? I did not know that. I guess I know now. Give us one. It's a me? No. You know it's not. It's a not me. Flat generally. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I like the ones that are kind of funky shapes. Those ones are neat. Look like they bleed when cut. That's cool. That's fun. That's pretty neat. That's very quirky of them. I'm gonna try to conserve this by putting a little tail there. The bike gives you the GBs? Why? You don't like it? You don't like it? Okay, and then we want to find where I need to start on the other one. Am I comfy? Yeah, I'm trying to be comfy. Because I don't feel good today. Ugh. Mushroom that leaks a nice sky blue stuff if cut. Okay. So... yeah, we do just have the grass left. So from this one, there's a stitch here, and then wait. No, from okay. It's 1, 2. There's a stitch, and then it's 5. Oh boy, I can't count this today. I can't count today. Like the depth cap mushroom visually. I mean how you can only taste them once. Yeah, indigo milk cap. Well, that's fun. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I got it. From this one. It's 1, and there's a stitch here. And then it's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then it's over. It's this spot right here. Okay. Let me try to make sure that's right. Because it's done on that row. Okay. And it lines up. Okay, that is it. Okay. It's edible? Even though it looks like it was once a smurf. Do I choose where to start the stitch? The pattern. And I always start in the lower left corner of the cross. Hello, here to show moral support. Thanks. I need it today. I need it today. But yeah, I start in the bottom left after I count it out based on the pattern. I don't know if that answers your question though. I don't know if that's exactly what you meant. Stop flashing the back of screen. I have to turn it over. I'm sorry. Why that specific place on the pattern and not next to the mushroom? Oh, for thread efficiency is my idea right now. I figure if I go this way and then move closer to the mushroom, then it's I won't leave myself in a place where I'm gonna have to like double back or reach over parts and stuff. Cross it from middle school you never finish? Well, now's the time. This is a sign you gotta do it. Why chief? Why scared? What happened? What'd I do? I know I'm pretty terrifying. Gotta make food first, okay. It better not be pizza. Better not be pizza. Well, what? No, the back. Okay. You're absolutely chimping out equals 3. What does that mean? Did I make pizza yesterday? I was going to make pizza dough to have pizza today, but I was in pain, so I didn't want to make it worse, so I didn't. I am attempting to demand more from my body currently, and I have to budget that. It's going really well so far. Well, wedding rings used to originally be thimbles, and the bride-to-be was expected to sew their whole dang dress. The thimble would be smelted afterwards. Wow. I did not know that. I'm not surprised about like the bride being expected to sew the dress, but I didn't know the thimble thing. That's fun. But also, wow. This one I could search weird mushrooms without having to shovel through AI. I know, right? They've ruined everything. This morning I was for something. I was looking at some stuff on the Biodiversity Heritage Library. You could probably find some cool mushroom stuff on there, but I feel like it'd be hard to browse for it. Some sort of quesadilla-like food. Okay, cool. Romantic. An exercise routine? No, I'm just trying to do more work on stuff. Diamonds were considered kinda lame because they had no color and weren't cut the way they are now. Oh my god. They had it right. Diamonds are kinda lame. Where's the lie? Trying to book all in mushrooms only. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like books are a good place to turn to find cool mushroom pictures now. Hello, shrimp's pretty good. We're grassing. We're grassing. Got to put the link to the library. I did forget to put the link to bookshop. Hold on. I did. Oh, hold on. Let me add it. Did you know you can, with the link that's not in the description, you can buy books and it'll support me, an independent bookstore. With the link that's now in the description. There we go. Okay. Do you need that ring thing for cross stitches? Don't have one of those. Yes, no. Did in fact, trusting me on Carmilla. Oh, I hope you enjoy Carmilla. Heck yeah. Yeah, shroom done, but we're doing it. Jade. Support books with BAM purchase. No, you can't buy me. Sorry. I can't be bought. Thinking mushrooms, books, and AI. Okay. Did you hear a year or two ago, a mushroom foraging guide written by AI was published that contained potentially fatal advice? Great! Fantastic! Wonderful! Sweet! Love that. Be safe out there, everybody. Yeah, if the link doesn't show up for you, you can refresh the stream and it should be in there now. I never saw that, yeah. Least surprising. Alright, do we think I take my chance on this piece of thread only lasting to get back to the end of this other piece of grass? I don't think they have international shipping, by the way. But somebody can extra confirm that, but I'm like 90% sure it's US only, so sorry about that. By the way, I didn't say it that time, but I will hopefully eventually have an affiliate thing that will be international. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think that's the actual end of this string. Oh, weird. It's fine. It can be there. Oh, who am I to judge? Who am I to tell it it's wrong? That's one more over here. There, we've contained it well enough. There, it's like nothing ever happened. Okay, so that's 3 sets of 2. And then I would need to go over 3 and then up, and I think that's too much for that. I'll do a little bit more over here. Well, no, we'll just do it. I'm sure it'll be fine. When will it look? I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. This is just what's available to me. Do we do nonsense? Is it illegal? Oh my god. What kind of world are we living in? You can't even be a Scooby-Doo villain. There go all my hopes and dreams. Oh no, this might be too short to get out to the end where I need to. Now I'm thinking... I'm bad at judging this. This is still the first time I've ever done this, so... I'll develop the sense for that eventually, I'm sure. But we'll just see how this goes. We'll just see how it goes. Oh wait, nope, can't do that. Botany channel you follow has this mycologist run on sometimes, and he's a very nice fellow. Oh, that sounds lovely. I wish I followed a botany channel. Oh, I've heard of that channel. I don't think I've ever gotten around to watching any of their videos, but I've seen it recommended often. I tend to, I don't know, those kinds of things, I tend to go, oh, that's really cool, and I like this topic and I like to learn about it, but I tend to not, like, put on videos like that. Because I don't know, I tend to view learning about that kind of stuff as like a distinct project. Right? Where like it's not something I'm gonna seek out as like a momentary passive entertainment. You know what I mean? And like I wish it wasn't that way. But that's how it tends to be. Go out. Yes. I've been just stuff in the mood for it, kinda get it. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get there. For purpose versus watching for entertainment. Yeah, like I usually don't. That's not the thing that I put on. It never feels like the right moment unless I have like a project or something and I'm really committed to learning about whatever for some reason. Really well read and pay attention. Not a background noise kind of watch. Much as the info will benefit something working on. Yeah, usually, yeah. I think that's yeah. And she only watches Marvel movies for entertainment. You know me. Got some threads in the right color prepared. Oh my god. There's only have black, gray, and white. Wow. You know what you gotta do. What's this series called? Kill the Lawn! Less in depth and more about tearing off ugly lawns and replacing them with native plants. That's beautiful! That's wonderful. As a lawn hater, that's fantastic. Okay. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, you guys have to be scared again. I have to tuck this in back here. Oops. I bumped the camera a little. Whoop. More villains clover every year. Heck yeah. That's a little bit of grass. And then we'll pick up down here and go around the bottom. I bet the bees are happy about that. Okay. Here we go. I should pause for a minute actually before I start up this one. Needle ready though. Needle at the ready. I started really writing my video script. That's what hurt my wrist really bad yesterday. But it's going. Howdy, howdy. I'm working on it. I was feeling not good about it, but we're trying to push through. And I have another project that I won't say. They're pretty close to the swamp because the sheer amount of flowers the swamp has. Heck yeah. Cool. If I go that way, yeah. We want to start. We want to start here. I'm trying to finally attempt something that could be considered a serious effort at making more money. In addition to the video, which I think could potentially reach a broader audience. But of course, all is gamble. So hopefully in not too long I'll have something to share with that, but for now I don't. I did tell roommate about it, and I have this really good idea, and they were very excited for me that I actually admitted that I had a good idea. that I had an idea that I thought was actually good, and I felt good about it. That was cool. That's gonna be a time, but I'm gonna try to, you know, keep myself together and keep on doing it. I've also been working on the model more. That's what hurt my shoulder. So that's cool. We're trying to be focused on things that are real work. And see how long I can keep that up. Ooh, baked again yesterday. Ooh, what did you bake? Glad it came out nice. Grass is coming in quick, true. The sooner the grass is done, the sooner I can... I was gonna say go be in bed, but I don't think I would. I don't think I'm doing that today, actually. The sooner I can finish the member commissions that I started this morning and almost finished before stream, but didn't quite. The sooner I can finish those and get those posted. I forgot about them until last night, but it's okay. And I can get back to other things. Working like a quesadilla by different body parts at different locations. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's like that. Which makes me fear that even, like, because I don't think I have, like, the mental and general energy capacity to keep this up. But I also don't think that my body can keep this up, which is a problem. Which is a problem. It is unfortunate. But there's only so much it will allow. My fingers are already not happy today. But it's alright. Then we go straight down from that one. Working members get commissions from the Avalon B. Litlark. If you become a vicar of Boo, you can get a MS Paint, a little goofy drawing from me each month. Or just one if you only want to do 1 month, if you got something in mind, you know. Yeah. Body's falling apart at the seams? Yup. Yep. Last night I was gonna read and then I went, holding book was not good. You really like microplastics. I've been in pain like this. This has been my life for a long time. I've always been like this. Into the Blizzard CEO mindset. Embrace the crunch! Don't do this as a joke, be careful. The thing is, I mean, you're not wrong. That is what I should be doing right now. So, yeah, like I always say, I'm built wrong. Okay, that's that row of 3. And then I lost my place. Okay, the next one is another row of 3 that steps in along here. request a bit other than microplastics because those depress me. Don't make it bad advice, you agree with me. Look, I'm just saying. I've spent a long time, just kind of in denial. Ignoring the problem. And not doing what I need to be doing. So it kind of is crunch time. If y'all had money, cool thing would you build around your homes? Well, first I would build a home. First I would build a home. Little stone pathways, that's cool. My parents have some kind of like that. It's like really boring pavers, but they have fun paths. A blacksmith hut? Let me go one down and it'll be 4. Orbital concrete pad buried to pieces in frequently muddy areas. Oh, okay. What is that? Yeah, to? And then after this one, go down along the bottom and back. And don't you decorate a house first to get a house? Yeah. Favorite shape of pasta? I don't think I have a favorite shape of pasta. Yeah, I don't think I'm that partial about it. A whole lot of shmoney. Big natural plant garden. Yeah. Modern amount of shmoney. Nice porch. Is that like a nice rotini? Rotini tends to not cook evenly though. Even well. I wanted a roof garden. That's fun. That could be cool. Mac and cheese. What your pasta shapes are the little scoop shells and the spirals. Wait, are you making mac and cheese with rotini? That seems wrong to me. That seems wrong to me for some reason. My mind rejects it. I like the ones that are a spiral. It's like a macaroni noodle, but it's like a spiral. I don't know what those are actually called. Giant obsidian frog. Rotini's best for meaty sauces. I would have thought something like that too, but I don't know. I don't say a name. I don't know. You could say literally any pasta name. I don't know them. So sure, yeah. Shells are kind of nice to get full of cheese. Yeah, shells are fun. Shells are fun. I would never like make mac and cheese with shells, you know? To me, shells is like exclusively box macaroni mac. I would never make my own macaroni with it. Oh, that's the spiral you're talking about. Okay, that's fine then. That is an acceptable mac and cheese spiral pasta. Spaghetti is fun. Like the big version of Little Elbows. Yeah. Those are fun too. Yeah. Linguini. Yeah, I don't think I'm well versed enough in pastas to have a hot take or a fun opinion. Stuffed shells, things that kind filled with ricotta cheese. Yeah, those are fun. Really, the really big shells. But there's also the little shells. Been decades since you had alphabet soup. Same, I think. Yeah, same. I never think about alphabet soup. I can't say it's something I miss. Now, is this spaghetti rings or smiley face pasta? Oh. I remember SpaghettiOs. You never had alphabet soup? You know, I don't think I had alphabet soup very much either, but I know— ah! That scared me. Taking your symmetrical donation total and ruined your move, chat. Thank you, Blue. Ravioli. Ooh, love a ravioli. Love a ravioli. I don't know, for some reason in my answer to this, I wasn't considering ravioli because it's like, it's not just the, like, pasta shape, right? It's a whole package. Does that count? Does that apply? Spaghetto is the singular of spaghetti. Oh, that's like confetto. Is the singular of confetti. Makes sense. You can't ravioli? I do love a ravioli. Ravioli's good stuff. Last week I have alphabeti spaghetti. It was in the SpongeBob episode. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. When did the type of stuffed lasagna? You stuff and roll it up and layer the sauce and cheese on top. Oh, that reminds me of I forget the name of the noodle. The tube. Big tube noodle. That seems easier to do than rolling up lasagna. No, bigger tube. Same shape, bigger. Manicotti, yes. That reminds me of manicotti. Penne's alright though. I like a good penne. Oh yeah, King Bloopy, take this another symmetrical number. Thank you. Thank you, Arch. Thank you all for fighting over weird numbers. Getting ravioli for dinner tomorrow. Heck yeah, I had a really good ravioli on ye old birthday trip. That was really yummy. It was a good time. You know, Chef Boyardee actually got military medals despite never serving in the military for how good his canned food was, kept well and nutritious. I didn't know Chef Boyardee was a real person, so no. I did not know that. I keep seeing something move outside. It looks so nice out today. You know when it's sunny, but it's like a different kind of sunny. Like you can tell it's sunny and cold just by looking at it. And you know that like if you went out there, it would be kind of chilly, but if you were in the sunlight, it would be just delightful. And there's like this certain really clear look to the air. And the brightness. That's how it is. I wish I was out there. Haven't had restaurant ravioli before. I don't Okay, I don't think I had either actually before that. It was really good. Colonel Sanders, the KFC man, was a real person. To some extent, maybe. Do you think Ronald McDonald was a real person? He seems the most fake. Like, I'll believe Wendy was a real person as well. Most decorated restaurateur. Yeah, clear blue, no haze. Yeah. Yeah. Spelling of his name was something like, oh, changes make it easier for Americans to understand. That's a common thing. Whether it was people actually changing their names on their own or having them changed unwillingly. That was a pretty common occurrence back in the day. The clown must be real? I don't know. Or named shortened upon coming to America. Yeah. Shortened or spelled different. Americanized, generally. Never heard of a Burger Kingdom now that I think about it. Or any burgeries, people. Oh my god. We're blowing the whole thing wide open today. Congrats on your good food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat later. I had a sandwich for lunch. Reminds me that the original Mad Max was completely redubbed in America? Because some execs didn't think people would be able to understand Australian accents? No way! That's crazy. You're gonna tell me that Jack in the Box guy doesn't have a real toy clown head? I don't know, man. Oh, a burrito? How's the sandwich? Well, it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so it was fine. Old Ronald McDonald. Oh, I don't think I need to see that. That's okay. I think the Domino's and pizzas have to do with each other. Where'd that come from? I feel like I read on the wall of a Domino's why it's called Domino's once, but I don't remember. I think they had some like marketing thing where they explained the origin story, but it didn't exactly stay with me. An American said he had a Russian immigrant have a multi-syllable last name. Officer gave up, just gave him the last name Smith. Yup. Yup. Oh, it's going pretty good. Welcome in. Parents had a Jack in the Box head as a topper on their van antenna. Oh my god. I remember one time I convinced my mom to get a antenna topper on her car and it was immediately stolen. It was immediately stolen. Edge of Tomorrow. Maybe? Maybe. I don't remember which one that is, but I think maybe I've seen Edge of Tomorrow. They are very easily stolen, but it was instantaneous. What was it? I don't even know what it was. I don't remember now. It's probably like Mickey Mouse or something. I don't know. But one with Tom Cruise. Yes. Yes, I have seen that. Back when it came out, I think. Yeah, the Noid. The guy who had the last name of Noid thought the commercials were a way that the company was after him. Oh no. He held the Domino store hostage. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Yeah, I have seen that. I also read the manga version of it. I bet it did not end well for him. He did want a silly prince topper, never succeeded. There's a Noid mod for Noita, that's funny. That's a weird mascot because you're supposed to hate him. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what the idea was there. I don't know what they were going for. Exactly. Okay, this one goes up to 1 more, and then it goes down to 2 over the other way. Once your car parked for 30 minutes in the shade, part town came back. No battery or radio? Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. Back in the day, a few mascots were trying to steal the food. I guess that's true. There was Hamburglar. I guess that's the idea, is it makes the food look better because they want to steal it so bad. I guess that's the idea. It's reverse psychology, yep. Okay, this one? Yeah. Guys, I'm making good pace on this. I know that I haven't gotten to the big section yet, but I'm making good pace. Also bad for the tricks rabbit. You know, that's fair. You should. The Bamburglar. I wouldn't steal books. This man is still not done moving in over there. That's why Plankton wants to steal the Krabby Patty. Mr. Krabs hired him! Oh my god. Plankton is the secret mascot of the Krusty Krab. It's meant to drive sales. It's been a conspiracy all along. Oh my god. A bozo shows up after the fact and pays for the book. You guys wouldn't do that. I'm looking at the amount of thread I have, and I'm looking at the amount of grass that's left. Maybe it will be enough. How much stuff can this guy have? How many books could you carry on a heist? Can we still complete encyclopedias daily? I mean, I guess, but... who knows? What do I do if I run out? That's a great question. That's a great question. Because I also don't know what color this is. That spot was not quite right. But it's fine. How many books could I carry in a heist? Well, I guess that depends on if I brought a bag. And what kind of books they are. I think the new neighbor is just bringing an entire house, yeah. Like, if the new neighbor has any, he's bound to have some. I don't think he's the type. Alright, that comes in 3. Do I wanna... skip that over. Oh. 2 rows are kind of funny to do. Okay, we'll make it work. We don't want to have to double back on this one, so we're gonna do up and down along the way. Go to Thread Depot. They'll find it. That'd be funny. Unfortunately, Joann's went out of business. So it's 2. Thread Depot doesn't exist anymore. I probably do have more of whatever color this is, though. If I could manage to determine that. This one's gonna be... I'm gonna have to count how far over I take these 2 lines together, but for now it just goes all the way across the bottom. It'll be a minute before I have to really worry about it. Hello! Nice to see cross stitch on a Friday. We don't usually... What do you mean it's already Sunday evening? I didn't do anything this weekend. Welcome to my entire life. How's it going? I don't need to ask. I can already see how it's going. Welcome in. You're getting short 17-year-old vids on my homepage. I don't know what I did help. I get those too. I get those too. I don't know why. It's usually animals. I never watch them. And yet, they still show up. Get ancient cartoon clips. Oh, I don't get those. That's fun. Old sitcom clips. That's also an odd one. I've never seen that. Huh. You a big old sitcom fan? Or is this just YouTube making a suggestion? Occasionally watch some sketches. Well, according to YouTube, that's your whole personality. By the YouTube personality test metric. That's all you care about. I believe I can get one more stitch out of this. I believe. Gonna be close. Alright. piece is done. Woohoo! It shows. I hope the front page doesn't show what truly lies in my heart, because it's mostly garbage. Also, am I right to not do anything on to not do nothing on weekends? So you know what? Same. Same. I also don't do nothing on weekends. And I will keep that up forever. Nobody can stop me. Usually this weekend to catch up on gaming more than anything. That's fun. Okay. And from the top. Once again. I need to go outside and do gardening things, but I don't want to when my fresh new neighbor keeps walking by to move things in. Alas. Promise wasn't even doing good nothing. Didn't read much or a game, just hours missing, like some kind of twisted real life idle game. Yeah, he's still moving. So you're literally doing manual labor right now in front of dozens of people. You don't get to be lazy on the Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't even if it was an option. Roommate makes fun of me. Because I hate chilling. I hate doing nothing. I hate it. I don't understand doing nothing. I don't understand relaxing. I don't understand... I don't get it. Ow. Minor poke. There's fulfilling nothing and there's empty nothing. Well, I don't use social media, so I don't really have empty nothing very often. That's kind of removed from my life. I guess fulfilling nothing is staring out the window at the birds. I do that. My mind is scary sometimes. Roommate says that too. But I feel like you don't mean it in the same way. What's so scary, huh? The no chill rule. Oh. I just like I don't get it. Like if I'm not I don't Short picture to be in the workaholic section. Listen. It doesn't count as workaholic if it's not real work. If it's all personal work. Cause that's all that when I actually do have energy to do a lot of things, it's only for that stuff. So it doesn't count. Work is work. No. No. Of course not. But anyway, I don't do those things now anyway. I only focus on real work, you see. It's grind time. Need this to not curl up like this and be in my way, but it seems that's not in the cards. Oh well. You know what? I think I will have enough thread. I'm starting to believe. Anyway, what do you guys do when you do nothing? I don't get it. Help me understand. How does it work? What do you do? How does it benefit you? What's the idea? Sit down, experience the weight of my existence. I do that too much already. You doom scroll. Okay, well that's you're not making a case for this. That's terrible. Don't want to do that. Ponder? Pondering. I ponder when, like, reading, you know? Daydream? Okay. What was the question? Plain Beth. What do you do when you chill? Sell me on it. I don't get it. Do nothing to give my arms rest. Okay, well that's fair. I would find something else to do though. It's not arms. Listen to music. Watch YouTube for longer than play. Your mind is scary in a plethora of ways, but we already knew. Vivibio Jame? See, I already do that on stream. I have no reason to do more Vivibio Jaming. Put on a multi-hour long video that I've already seen before while spending a couple of hours hopping between many things. Watch show, play game, read a smidge, lay on floor, worry about things. Interesting. Interesting. Fascinating. Huh. That doesn't sound good. Hold on, how many stitches is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7. Occasionally watch Avalon B. Litlar channel. Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm doing nothing. Think about the brainworm stories. Okay, I do that. That's usually like, I don't know, shower time, when brains just kind of let loose to do as it will, or as I'm falling asleep, kind of thing. Gaming, reading manga, going to the store for snackos, vibe to death. Okay. What do I do when I'm not doing nothing? I wonder. VTuber, could you help me with that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Am I? I see. See, I watch streams in the background while I'm doing things or while I'm eating. The music while T-posing on my back to reset my spine is top tier nothing. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. I can see that. Resetting the spine. But that's like a necessary thing then, right? Adding to my reading list / to a playlist without actually reading or playing anything. Okay, I do that. I do that sometimes, but I don't I don't know. I fool myself into thinking that's productive. I think I don't spend too much time on it usually without a goal in mind. Ignore recent events. If dog is present, pat dog. That's pretty good. Okay. Watching and also chatting adds the amount of concentration you have on. That's true. I never chat in streams. Never have done that. So that does make that an active experience that I do not relate to. That's if you don't want to pain from silly posture from sitting. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it to ya. Have self-debates about a piece of media. I do that. That's another shower activity for me. Or like dishes. Showering or washing dishes. That's when I think about that kind of thing. 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can't count today. My brain's not functional. I do take long showers, actually. Chatting in streams can just torment the people consequence free. Oh yeah, you so sure that's consequence free? Yeah, I do tend to take longer showers. Reconnect with the ocean via long shower. Yeah, I have a book I picked up not on Thursday, but last week, or I don't know, the last time I went out. It's about the ocean, and I finally like started reading the introduction, and I went, oh, I'm gonna be sad to not own this book. And to not be like making notes in it and stuff, because it seems like it's really cool. I can't really imagine him explaining things I like in extreme detail. I need to do more of that, honestly. I wish I had a habit of doing that. That would be actually beneficial to me if I was better at doing that kind of thing, and if I thought about it more. Like art books of obscure media. That's cool. That's fun. Never enjoy a long shower till you have to take sea showers only for like a month. Oh. What's the ocean book? It's Rachel Carson's Sea Trilogy. I don't remember the names of the individual books in the volume I have is all of them in one, but... should be better articulating about what I like. Me too! Me too. That's something that I've been working towards recently. I've talked about that, I feel like, as well, but like that's something that's important to me to like work on and be able to do better, but that's not part of the grind. Does it have fish? It has a lot of fish. Yeah. Oh. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Nobody break it to. Guys are making such good pace on this. Look it. Why did the other parts take so much longer than this? Being a long-winded cheerleader is not in demand. It's not. No. I wish it was. Much better articulating when I'm not talking to someone else. That's true for me too. I feel that. But no, there's plenty more cross-stitch to be had. Maybe not today, but don't worry, there's plenty more cross-stitch to do. We'll never run out. I am, yeah. I don't like that question the way you said it, though. Gonna be honest. If I rehearse what I want to say, it comes out like grab when I try. Yeah! Okay, so many times I've, like, had a conversation with myself in, like, the shower or whatever about some topic that I'm like, I could talk about this on stream. It's great. And then, like, I either just never bring it up, or it comes up and I don't say any of the things I thought. I just don't. None of it works. It's all gone. And this is what I want writing to fix me, you know? And I think it can. I feel like it's already helped the like reading logging I was doing there for a minute. But I'm trying to be a good noodle now. So keep running into the issue. End up repeating myself a lot, going over the same point. Oh, I do that. Oh, I do that. As I've just demonstrated. I just say the same thing like 3 times, as if it, I don't know, makes it more convincing. Adds more emphasis. This one will go 2 past that one. You talk to yourself when gaming. Amount of comedy gold lost is a true tragedy. Dump the game and change the plot lines. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I have the level of imagination to be, like, that funny. If I have any imagination, it's of a very slow kind. I do not remember that. Second speaking English. Don't know why I wish my Ian stuff went through text. Just don't get to talk a lot in English when I have to speak. It's just kind of disappointing. I feel that. I remember when I had Spanish class, I was generally really good at, like, reading and writing Spanish, and then my one college Spanish class, I had a like spoken exam where we had to try to, like, have a conversation with another student, and that was really bad. That was really bad. But the teacher was very kind. While serving a Let's Play commentator, yeah. At hardware store recently, okay. How do you think this product will solve this issue I have? Hello, I have issue and this thing, will it help? And yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I could totally do that, yes. Trying to become a better reader. Oh, I wish you luck with it. I was just thinking recently that I feel like I've become a better reader than I used to be. And that some of the things I've done for that have actually paid off, and that being a better reader has made me a better writer too. And that's pretty neat. It also it helps make me aware of how much I'm still lacking in that, but it's nice to see progress. Even if it won't continue at the moment. Thinking of learning French. Oh, not because I want to, because it will help with some stuff in the future and hate it. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. You're going from Spanish to French, that can't be too bad. Oh, ¿dónde? ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo estás? Yes. What's a book I've been taking... Last book I've been taking notes on. Jane Eyre, I guess? You mean? And you're learning Polish. You can understand their memes? That's quite a motive. Alright, now I know a little bit of Polish, I suppose. I bet some people aren't reading. And some people not get most basic text / emails. It's nuts. Yeah, people, literacy is not, thriving at the moment. What? What? Okay. You have fun with that. Alright, that's 2 there, and then we come out. Another 2 up to here. Oh, if it was Jane Eyre, another one. Yeah, it was Jane Eyre. I got a little over 100 pages in last time I worked on it. I'm trying to not be doing that now, though. I don't know where we're gonna end up with which side of the little mushroom would be done first. It'll depend on these rows, how we progress through them. And if the grass is greener on the other side of it, on the other side of the cross stitch? No, I don't think so. Well, you've been scarred once again. Guys, I totally have enough thread. It's a miracle. Scary window sound. This is gonna be our first short cross-stitch stream. Insane. Immersion enhanced. Behold the mycelial backdrop to it all. Oh, this Mongolian throat singing in place whenever I gotta decide what the next project's gonna be. I have a couple different patterns that we could go for. How do you feel about having you finish your first cross stitch? You expect it to be as fun as it was? Yeah. I thought I would have a good time, and I have had a great time. And I think that streaming this also makes it more fun, for a few reasons. And I am excited to keep doing it. Next time we're doing a pattern I have purchased, and not a pattern I have drawn myself. And it'll be really cool. A rat? What, for you wanna cross stitch a rat? That'd be fun. I'm sure I have at least 1 rat pattern saved somewhere. I say somewhere, they're all saved in the same place, but that'd be fun. I have lamented that I haven't found a ton of really good rat patterns. I wish there were more. A rat and Look at you guys. Give spoilers. I don't know, it'll be spring themed. I just have a couple different spring themed ones that I bought that I will have to decide between. There's one that I think will probably be the one I pick that's like little stamps. A Rat King. I actually have seen a Rat King cross stitch. That is out there. Okay, so that's 2 and 2 and 2. And the next one is only 1. Officially continued crosses from middle school, but inspiration is real. I hope it's going wonderfully. Are you having fun with it? Are you finding your beautiful new hobby of cross-stitching today? Oh. I don't you remember our wrecking soup after the rats? Yeah. Yeah. Not close to being complete than you remembered. Heck yeah. No time at all, you'll have it. Easy peasy done. I say that, this is a very slow activity. More color threads for this to be a hobby. Well, threads are cheap. Fabric is not. So I learned. Every time rats remember about human kings, they feel bad for the humans. So draw more. Want to draw evocative images and funny faces. I feel that. I never stuck with drawing long enough to actually do that. I spent a long time wanting to be good enough to draw really good expressive stuff, and just never really got there. And then I stopped. Draw a rat's evoking potion? Well, I mean, yeah, but can I draw a good enough rat, you know, to really give it everything it should, you know? Your face studies have no clue how to do expressions. I find, yeah, that was my thing, is I always would, back when I was drawing, I would always be too focused on like getting the facial features right that I could never really do good expressions. Alright, I'm warning you guys, I gotta flip this over. Be prepared. Look away. It's terrifying. Oh no. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna leave it flipped while I get my new piece of thread out. You'll be okay. This is exposure therapy now. It's just exposure therapy. You'll be okay. You can realize that it won't hurt you. Other end. Hair is okay, like hair. What? It hurts so much. Oh, come on. It's fine. Recognizing that there's so much bad art that's more iconic than a lot of professional artwork out there. That's an interesting perspective. I could never get behind that thought. Like I agree and I see the thought, but like I could never get into that kind of mode of thought for myself. I always just wanted to draw good. But that was kind of, you know, just drawing on the inspirations that I had and whatnot. I have no idea what that is. I guess it depends on your frame of reference and the kind of work you're looking to make. It'll like perfect be the enemy of good. Yeah. It's like a plot hole. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what either of these things are. Or there's the same thing that I don't. School ruins you people by bringing you up on the grades. Yeah, should be transferred to Garfield strips. I promise the people I was looking at as the greats were not the ones they showed me in art school. I don't care about drawing objectively good. Just want to make something I think is good. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I never got there for myself, really. I think now I draw good enough, right? When I do drawing that's of the sort I used to try to do. It's like, it's good enough for a momentary goof or whatever. But I want to make a landscape. If you want to make a landscape, you can't exactly half-bake it. Yeah. I always wanted to learn how to do landscapes and stuff. Never did. I'm missing good or two different things. Yeah, yeah. Go to art school, learn how to draw. We'll get taught how to pickle animals badly and make collages out of newspaper photos. And I'm learning to draw by going to architect classes instead. That's too real. That's too real. I didn't have the architecture though to help me. I just had the internet. And I still didn't get very good at the drawing. But it's good enough for what I need. Except when it's not. That's something with like the new model. Is I'm running into sort of my skill ceiling, and it's just a matter of how good I can bash my head against the wall to make it, but that's not really like the same as if I was actually that good. You know, I'm like expanding my skills as I work on it, but it would be better if I just, you know, worked more to have those skills, but I just never got that far with illustration and stuff. You can make lots of art with assets you didn't make. I was gonna throw out something. I won't start that. I was the world's best teacher until today, where it's mostly AI. Yeah, that was the thing, is I was lucky to be doing that before AI took off. Or existed, even. Cave art can be genuinely beautiful and dynamic with such little fine detail. True! True. I've always wanted to be better at gesture, which is kind of, I think, what you could say that stuff is like. Does this one go out again? No, this one ends here. No. What? Hold on. Let me do this stitch. I go out one more, and then I go directly up. Got it. And teaches accurate line work and perspective like architectural drawing. Yeah, see, I never really learned that. I wish I had. We'll go with intricate patterns. Oh. I think we underappreciate potato print art. So true, so true. And a thread need to switch colors. You tuck it into the back. You tuck it under other threads, pull it tight. punk art where you what? Maybe not that. Let's go back to the classics. Tracing other people's work until you internalize the principles behind it. Ooh. I don't know. I found like tracing never really did it quite for me as much as trying to recreate stuff from scratch without tracing it. I think there's some things that tracing is good for in terms of like learning how details are rendered and stuff, but hold up. My throat is killing me. But potatoes would be expensive paintbrushes if they're only one-time use, you know. This one you had on an art project was drawing a church you visited in Ireland. Ooh, that sounds, to me, terrible. Dreadful. I think I have done that actually with the straw as at some point in my life. Yeah. It also freehand your traces, good personality. Oh, okay. I mean, tracing can be good too. There's some nice hooks and cranes in AutoCAD. Excellent. Marbling paper. I feel like I've done that too. You're digging up all of the classic childhood art projects. Ow, my arm. Ow. It's fine. Well, it looks like we'll be doing the left side of the little mushroom first. Ow. Oh. Squares inside squares to represent other squares in AutoCAD. Wow, neat. That sounds great. That's the spot. Can you break? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. A break won't fix it. Bring here with pressing on a piece of paper. Yeah, turkey. I feel like my mom sorted through some of my childhood art projects while I was there last time, and there was some stuff in there. I don't remember what though. Oh, there was a snowman made of marshmallows. That's a fun one. I think that your expressive face is well enough. Also had major problems with gesture and perspective. Yeah, see, that was the only thing that art school really did for me, was to get me sort of on the right track with gesture. Not perspective though. I did not. Please do not break. Oh, wait a second. Childhood art gallery stream when I did. Wait, I forgot. Wait. I can get you a drawing that I did as a child. Wait, I forgot about this. I think they might have been fake marshmallows. I don't know. I took a picture of something that I drew that my mom was gonna throw out, and I got it to share, and then I totally forgot about sharing it when I got back. It was really funny. Let me see if I can find it. It's a little ways back by now. Our teacher in middle school tried to teach you important and good techniques, but unfortunately I'm stupid. I don't know. I in my experience, middle school art teachers are not quite where it's at. For the museum? No, that's okay. That's for my birthday. We're in the right zone. That's dog. Oh, here we go. Done. Then. Okay. Sent those to myself on Discord so I can bring him up here. Doing it, I mean, you did things like perspective. That's fun. Okay. I'll have to rotate these. Let me save them. Let me crop that one. Save it. No, not space. Hello, welcome in. Alright. No, wait, I need to crop that one too. Hold on. Hold on. This came out really bad because it's really dark in my parents' house. Okay. This one good? Yeah, that one's fine. Okay. Can I drag these into OBS? Okay. It's art, guys. No, okay. Hold on. I'm scaling it. We're getting there. It's a bunny! Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it great? I don't know when these are from, so I don't know at what age I had developed this incredible artistic skill. But I like its nose. What's that about? Oh, wait, you haven't seen the other bunny? Hold on. We also have this one. Why is this one tiny? Oh my god. You can say last week, it's fine. Nice creature. Isn't he really something? Some people would pay a lot of money. Oh, you have a good one too. He's less lucky, yeah, he's much less lucky. You would nap through my incredible art showcase, oh my god. Okay, I have one more. You're not ready for it. This one's got color. Whoopah! Oh, he's sideways too. Look at him! It's the ice cream man. I don't know why he has hair. Is the ice cream man. You hate the imperfectness. More. old. No. Looks like concept art for Adventure Time. I think those are ears, yeah. Run. Your sleep paralysis, David. You're so mean to my ice cream man. Not his mittens. Favorite flavor, vanilla. Yeah, actually. I don't know why he's like bubblegum. Yeah, this is my childhood masterpiece. Is him dancing towards you menacingly? Like, wait. Could make a very successful mascot horror game with him. I think I'm okay. But there you go. That's my childhood art that I forgot about. Those I think those would have been burned after I left. I'm sure Tumblr would be normal about him. Stop. Whew, alright. New character for the jail roster. But yeah, that's anyway, we're cross-stitching. Fever dreams so vivid, man. But yeah, my mom decided that she could finally actually get rid of some of my art from my childhood. So proud of her. We won't forget about it, that's for sure. Oh, I can't see now. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, I have all of my, like, sketchbooks and other papers and stuff from at least college, at least the start of college on. Because at that point I know I never threw out anything. I have all of that stuff. They're building the little archives, these won't be missed. Yeah, definitely when that, yep. Strawbert Cone Man. Don't be alarmed, but there is a plot. What does that mean? Like, a book plot? Oh, we've hit the Reaver no. You're an uncomfortably detailed ant body with an alien gray head as the head. My mom asked what was wrong with me. My mom also unearthed a fun frog drawing I did in drawing lessons. I constantly forget that that's all the warning. Okay. Kojima naming him Ice Cream Man. I hate that. I'm scared. Why have I been warned of a plot with no further elaboration? What's going on? What kind of plot we talking? The ice cream plot? Does it end in tragedy? Ice Cream Man fanfic. Random stream after this? I was planning on probably, we might keep yapping for a few, but... You leave my rabbit alone. How's the frog drawing? He was alright. He was alright. He was, you know, fully drawn and shaded. That's neat. Naruhodo. Okay. Is this related to the plot? What's happening? One of the victims of the Night of the Black Cone. Oh man. The sheer confidence he has as a kid doodling. You know, I have no recollection of any of that. Do you guys remember your childhood? I don't remember mine. Of course I don't remember your childhood. No? Running from you to the next pattern? No. No, I was not going to do that today. I don't feel good today. Was Ice Cream Man part of the boss team from GS3? You try not to, oh. Oh. And most of the bad cringe stuff, I feel that. The other day I remembered, this movie, I was like 13 or so, whoa. I remembered the other day, I don't know what made me remember this, I was probably thinking about like the beach. So as a kid, my parents' house is on like a really sandy bit of land. And I would go out and my dad would like turn on a hose to run on like a sandy spot, and I would pretend it was the beach. I would go out and try to like make a sandcastle and stuff with just the hose running on the sand. And in making fun mud. That was my childhood. Also climbing on rocks and stuff. Good times. I remember the mystery watermelon. Vivid memory being lost in a Chuck E. Cheese. Can't remember if that was actually a nightmare. Oh. That's fun. I know I have a memory of getting lost in a department store of some kind. Briefly. I know that was real. My mom likes to tell the story about it because she let me be lost. She knew where I was, but I thought I was lost. And so she let me freak out for a minute so that I would never wander off again. And I didn't. Make too many memories as a child. Moved around a lot. Mom was tired of having to re-enroll brothers in new schools. Oh, homeschooled. Ooh. You saw Charles Entertainment Cheese being arrested? Oh my god. What does the world come to? What are those memories of having a nightmare at your Nana's house? About a Hot Wheels pickup truck? Okay. We're finding a girl that vomited in a Chuck E. Cheese pipe and then getting in trouble for trying to help her. Oh no! Oh no. Threw up at the slightest provocation. Oh no. What's the mystery watermelon? Oh, there was just a watermelon growing out of nowhere in like a really, like how do I describe it? In a place where like there was nothing, you know? Because it's a kind of a big property. And just like out in the nowhere near nothing, there was just like a watermelon growing for some reason at one point. And we never knew why it was there. That was fun. Yeah, it was the Eldritch watermelon. The Eldritch Caled watermelon out of nowhere. I don't think we ate it. I never liked watermelon. I don't think it got like it didn't have water enough. It might have gotten picked and like not eaten at least. I don't know. I don't remember. Find family try to slip into their car unnoticed as they leave, kid. Oh my god. No, I was a incredibly well-behaved child, if you can believe it. When hiking, almost fall. Oh. 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 Okay, maybe we don't have to keep digging into everybody's childhood traumas today. Maybe the stream is okay without that. Maybe we don't need more of those. You believe that I was an incredibly unruly and rule-breaking hooligan? I was not. Grew up with many dogs. Ooh, fun. Or not. I don't remember that much of childhood. Mostly remember being sad in my teenage years. Same. Same. And then in my later teenage years, and then in the years after that. No, not Trauma Tuesdays, no. Parents can take you anywhere because you throw fits and run your head into stuff? What? Man, okay. Okay. First grade kid pushed you at recess and skinned both your elbows. Oh. I remember when I was in elementary school, at some point, you know those things where it's like, it's a ball on a rope on a pole? I don't know what that's called. But that's the whole idea. I remember I was walking past one of those, and this kid very deliberately smacked it, to try to hit me in the face with it. But it like wrapped around my neck instead. That was a fun time. Bring up in the middle of a cold stone. Oh no! Most vivid moments from teenager. Getting hit by a car, bitten by a dog. What the heck? Breaking your skull to right. What the heck? Jeez, I was just sad. I was a teenager. I was just depressed and anxious. Alright, we're coming up on having to pay attention to the pattern again soon. Not quite, though. Might be the origin of the voice hort. I don't think so, but... nice try. Boringly straight edge minus a few parts. No. The world didn't agree with you. Apparently not. All I did was, just threw a rock at you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you guys could. Maybe you do. Feel a sanitarium. I do a lot of fights. Oh no, you guys are rowdy. I thought chat was supposed to reflect the streamer. You guys are crazy. I've had the chillest life. I never into troubles. Never wanted to get into troubles. Got in one fight in high school. No fought with you again, I bet. He was a good kid, but also got into a lot of fights. Oh man. Okay, so we're going up to this one, and then we go up and don't continue over that. Your mom got scared, man. That sounds like my mom. It's very... yeah, I see that. With our violent tendencies behind now, we chill. Okay, I hope so. Fully. Oh, Dang it. Dang it. Which is a sign that the jail has reformed us. It's working. System working as intended. Let's go. I never play fought with a friend. I mean, if he punched me in the head, broke his knuckle. Wow, you got a tough skull there. Congrats. A 5-minute fan art in the Discord. Okay. I do already have Discord open because I sent myself something. What? Your mom told you to get into fights? That's crazy. Stood up after a car and passed out on the pavement. Oh man, I remember the first time I realized I had blood sugar problem. We were getting ready, me and my parents, we were gonna go to, I don't know, a museum or something. And I just like blacked out. I just went, I feel a little weird, and then I was gone. That was neat. Got too excited. Nope, just blood sugar tanked. That's an issue I kept having for a long time. Still have occasionally, but mostly not. Pick fights with random people and stray dogs till I found out would be Lillark. Expert chill streamer. Now I have inner peace. Oh man. Is it where memes? Where? There's nothing here. Where? Your tonsils were swollen. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! You posted in the wrong Discord. Okay, I'm glad I'm not just blind. Well, I hope that other Discord enjoys it. The plot was a lie. I won't be let Lark save you from living in a garbage dump with her famous phrase, "I don't do that." Yep. That's me. That's how I be. Alright. One more row here. Above this. We're not moving too fast with this today. We're still here for a decent little bit of time. Yeah, don't do that, please. Not maybe not the right moment for that. Homeschooled. Bullies decided to dabble in felonies. Oh! Lovely! I got very lucky, I feel like, with bullying. I had like one distinct instance of being bullied, and I went and I told on them, and they never looked at me again. They got in trouble, and that was the end of it. Didn't even live in the bad parts of Jersey. Dang. Well, in elementary school, and that was it. Yeah. Yeah, this was in middle school, and that was the end of it. But I couldn't change my ways until Evelyn used her famous phrase, "You are incorrect." Finally snapped and turned things around. If only I could do that for myself. Imagine a world where I could use that advice on myself so simply. Wow. The system worked? I know, right? I know, right? And you really not appreciate school days? Yeah. Yeah, it's bad out there. I'm looking at the wrong page. I need the pattern that I can actually see, not the pattern on OBS that I can't really see very well. Had to unlearn being so paranoid then. Yeah, that's rough. That's tough. Alright, this is one full row over, and then the ends. That's wild. Yeah, most of my school experience was just I minded my own business and everyone else minded their own business, and that was it. Any of you ever told your class is the worst we've ever had? I feel like that happened throughout the whole time of school. No! No! Showed up to school, left, yeah. Then eventually I had the chance to stop showing up to at least that school, and I went, see ya, suckers. I'm not a part of this anymore. I go to different school now. The same but in Spanish. All the time and every year. Oh, no, I think I was part of the classes where they went, you guys are a great class. I think they told us we were great. At least, you know, some subset of the class I was in. No subs wanted to come back? Oh no. No, I didn't have, yeah. You got into a fight during a school rally, ended up making your classroom lose, and a boy pushed you. Oh. A pleasure to have in class over here. Yeah, I was. I think our class bullied teachers into tears a few times. Oh, I don't think I ever witnessed any of that in the classes I was in. But I was in mostly like advanced classes where kids were mostly pretty chill. At least relative to that. When she was revealed they liked Phineas and Ferb, that was a rough week for them. Oh my god. Oh no. Wow. Oh no. What a mini riot where the principal got punched? What kind of schools? This was the advanced class. Kids are the worst. Kids are awful, man. A little jail with some old books? No! I mean, that's just what schools are. But, dang, that sucks. Your school's a good one as well? Dang. Library was a single shelf. That's sad. A Native American representative came to the school and wanted us to join in on a dance. I bet that went really well. I bet nothing went wrong with that at all. Yeah, I know what you mean. Guys, I'm gonna be like 3 stitches short with this little bit of thread. I'm gonna try though. No, there's no way. Dang it. Unsatisfying. Economics teacher got arrested by the FBI! What? Science teacher got mad at you for drawing. You should be a better teacher! Oh my god. I'm not a seamstress. Quit calling me a seamstress. You see a seam here? I don't think so. Got a bunch of other people to join in. Oh, that's fun. Oh, geez, stop. Stop. Embezzlement? Okay. Also had a math teacher. Oh, stop, stop. We have to stop. This can't, no, we have to, no. Stop, cease this line of conversation. We're done talking about the good old days at school. Nope. Nope. The end. Stop. Come on, there we go. Glad I rethought my story before sending. Oh my god. I'm glad to. I'm glad to. Okay. What other places would you like to see, crones? Wait, what places would you like to see crones? Or were you addressing the crowd as crones? Correctional facility crones. Where do you want to see crones at? Oh, okay. I think Tundra Crone sounds really cool. That sounds wonderful. Maryland Vocational School, the craziest story was just someone had an HVAC making a flamethrower and the electrical students occasionally messing with the school light. That sounds closer to my school experience. Uh-huh. Do. Anyway, that's the crone I'd like to see. No way, you both just said the same random niche story. What? That's a crazy same brain cell moment. Are you kidding me? It's never. How did you do that? That's insane. Wow. The spirit of Boo did compel you. Jeez. Clone Venom. Wow. Wow. Certified nerd moment. Yeah, also that. Also Certified nerd moment. Oh man. Wow. Alright, that's the section. On to the next one. I'm gonna end this bit here and then head over there. The least evil thing he's done. I'm sorry, I have to flip it over. This is just the way of things. Look, there it is again! Suffer! Haha. And you said I wasn't scary. And you said I wasn't frightening. Oh, that'll show you. So was there, or you needed a comma in there. You needed a comma on that one, my friend. There it goes. There you go. That's better. No cannibalism here. I'm not that kind of VTuber. This will be 4, so 1 more stitch. What do you mean, why no? Goodness gracious. Good golly. Alright, and then out to here. Ever thought about life would be like if you had feet for hands? No, I cannot say I have ever thought about that. Isn't there a JoJo character like that or something? It's just mysterious meat. Okay, take Rimworld out of the conversation. Let's bring it back to reality. I miss JoJo. Not everything has to be a JoJo reference. Look, that's just what I thought of, okay? That's just what came to mind. I will not listen. Okay, this is correct as far as I can tell. Or more as we stick around you and boo for your table scraps. I see you miss baby from it. We won't let it go to waste. Wow, I didn't know it was like that here. Wow. I didn't need everything would be a Fist of the North Star reference by proxy. That's true. Anytime somebody tries to give you haha JoJo reference, you can just hit him back with actually it's a Fist of the North Star reference. Just like the Green Mile, but with fish. What? I don't know what that's about. Gonna be real. Finding Nemo. What? What about Nemo? I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know nothing no more. Good film, also good evening. Good evening. Haven't thought about Finding Nemo in a long time. Green Mountain with fish. Oh. I still, this still didn't clear up my lack of understanding. But okay. So let's see, this one goes out 1 from the previous. So we got 2 more stitches here, and then we go up. Squeak, squeak. It's a movie. I do know it's a movie. Beyond that, yep. Finding Nemo was my least favorite Pixar movie because it's scary. Oh no. Oh no, so scary. So scary, that Finding Nemo. I think my least favorite was WALL-E back in the day. When I was into those. I was never a big Toy Story fan. Cause what? Who? Because it has who? What? Is jellyfish horrifying? Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Not like in WALL-E's a hot take. Dude. Is it? When's the last time you saw WALL-E? Is it? Was the best of them? Are you sure? Are we talking about the same movie? Have you thought about WALL-E? Yeah, I don't know which fish is supposed to be the hot fish. I'm confused. Oh, that's a Tumblr meme. Oh, I see. The best of them is Ratatouille. Yes! See, that's true. Correct. The best is Ratatouille. As the post goes, it was the one with the scar. Oh, okay. Sure. I'm too warm, but I don't want to move to to take this blanket away. Honestly, I think Ratatouille's overrated TBHG. Never took to Ratatouille? Well, only suffices. Some people like the beginning but dislike when they go to space, but others think the contrary. Oh. Of course, rats. Look, I don't know what to tell ya. I don't know what to tell ya. Just how it is. Oh, almost had a poke there. Almost poke. But we're safe, it's okay. Yeah, see, I'm very consistent in at least one thing in my life. Like Toy Story 1 and 2 and Finding Nemo, that's about it. I was never really into Toy Story. I liked the Toy Stories as a kid, but I was never like really into them. Monsters Inc was really good. Loved some Monsters Inc. That was fun. I liked 2 as a kid and even now. The thing is, I don't have very distinct memories of what's in what Toy Story movie. Mulan 2 and Return to Neverland. I don't know about Return to Neverland. I probably saw Mulan 2 though. When you said poke ears pricked up, you said being online Europeans mispronouncing my username. Oh, I was supposed to, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not my fault though. And these two. Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas was your favorite movie back in the day. Okay. A human ghost would not be small enough to also engage in conversation with a rat. Suspension of disbelief unsuspended right there. Sure. Sure. Oh my god, I loved Up. Yeah. Treasure Planet is the best Disney movie hands down. I don't remember if I ever saw it. Liked Brother Bear. I know I saw Brother Bear. I don't think it was one of my faves or anything. Favorite movie of all time is Mr. McGorry's Wonder Emporium. Oh my god, the creators are ashamed of it. Aw. I remember that vaguely. Never had that kind of fave stuff, that's fair. Would rather wax my face than watch Up again. Whoa. We're just going Disney. The peak is obviously Beauty and the Beast. I can't disagree with you on that, actually. You know what? You have a point. I've never thought about what the peak of Disney movies is, but I also don't think about Disney movies anymore, so. Atlantis and Treasure Planet are Forgotten Gems. I feel like Atlantis is not seen as the Forgotten Gem as much as Treasure Planet is. Really disliked Beauty and the Beast while watching as a kid, dang. Foregone Disney. She lost all her hope in Whimsy? No, I've foregone Disney since I realized it's an evil, horrible company. Since Disney decided to stop being unhopeful and unwhimsical. Since I realized that Disney never was hopeful or whimsical. Nasty. I'm supposed to be over here also. Oops. Is it this one? Yeah. Never at all, yeah. Never at all. Planet Atlantis have the best animation in a Disney movie. Oh! Dang. I'll take your word for it. They invented crunch time. Yeah. Yeah. Modern Disney only cares about money, unlike classic Disney that only cared about money but also made good movies. Yeah, that is it. Russian Treasure Island film. Didn't know that existed. And then on to this one. I've seen every type of animated movie opinion. Somehow every type of opinion in one singular place. That's crazy. That's how it be. Ultra capitalist joy sucking machine it always dreamed of. Incredible. What's better, Bug Life or Ants? I don't know. I don't remember Ants at all, so I guess I have to go Bug's Life, which I also don't really remember well. But my mom likes to tell a story about how I liked Bug's Life as a kid. We're almost finished. I know, we're almost done. I can't believe we're gonna finish this cross-stitch talking about Disney movies. Nasty. What's the quote from the Disney president in the 80s? We will make movies that make a lot of money and in the process create art? Ooh. Ooh. Apparently as a kid I would march across the fireplace doing the villain speech from A Bug's Life. I have no idea what that is because I have no recollection of that film, but that's... My mom likes that I did that. I don't know. What's your daughter's first crush? That's a wild thing to know. Villain speech? Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Looks like it's based on the Seven Samurai. What? Oh, okay. The more you know. Prince said you love Sleepy Hollow. Okay. Alright. That's fun. Here we go. Last stitch. And... it's done! I did it! And then... let me just finish this off. And then it's done. And I've done it. I've done my first cross stitch. All finished. And ta-da! Da-da-da-da! There's only one major mistake. We're gonna display the front or the back. Well, what's the name? It doesn't have a name. I don't. To sew it into a roommate's door. What? No, I wanna look at it. It's gotta stay somewhere I look at it. Thank you. I need to recenter it. I need to like pull it out of the hoop and move it over a bit. But I can do that. The back has character. Let me this way. I cannot zoom in. I maybe shouldn't have thrown that, but it's okay. So it was uncentered. What do you mean, so it was uncentered? This was after I had to move it. It was bothering me the whole time. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it is uncentered. But that is unscented. It is unscented, also. That's a different matter, though. It's gonna be hard because it's really, really creased to where it was. Does that look right? I think that's right. I put some shrooms in it for the scent. That's okay. I think I'm alright. Cross stitch, more like cross stitched. Thank you. Gonna get it a frame. No, it's already in its frame. The hoop is the frame. It feels like it's not. I have to turn the hoop. To turn. But no. That's still uncentered. I might accidentally cultivate mold spores on the back. You never know. Guys, look, we've gotten so much closer to a second hairstyle. Is that right? No, that's still not right. Move over more. It's hard to tell because it doesn't fit down quite right. Good enough. Let's try it like this for now. It's hard to feel like I'm keeping it in place while getting the hoop ready for it. Like that? Good enough. Why mushrooms? I don't know, it's just what I landed on for what I thought would be a good first project. Then we tighten this down. And we'll have to... Good enough for government work. Yeah! Just what I was going for. Yeah, mushrooms are cool. Why not mushrooms, you know? Pull it tight here. Ta-da! I did it. Real. I will not put my signature on it, that's okay. Ta-da! And now I will put it on my wall somewhere. It's kind of... It's a little underwhelming. The next one will be more fun. The next one will be better. Because I did design it. And I also won't be doing it with random colors that I happen to pick out. Strangely meaty plant or leafy animal. Another one or the other. Yeah, they are cool. I'd have to instrument together, they would outnumber them and the way of life would be gone. It's about the change. Stop doing that. Look, I'm being objective, okay? I'm just looking at it and going, yeah, it's fine. I'm just saying. Ideally, I run a thread through the back and pull all of this tight and also like trim off these so that it can sit nicely on the wall, but stop saying okay, fine. Here, I'll fine, jeez. You guys don't appreciate artistic critique, alright, fine. No, there's not really enough on this, so that's fine. See, this is your stitch somewhere. It's hanging on the wall of your swamp witch cabin. Well, I don't have one of those, but it can hang on the wall of my boring generic apartment. Here, if I put it this way, will you guys believe what I say about it? How about now? No. No. It's beautiful. It is a weird dream catcher. Monster demon, see? See? Well, that's that. That's my first cross stitch. Let's go shower. Stream will probably be over. It will. Thanks for remarking. Looks good from one side. Thank you. Don't put me on the fridge. Bold and brash. Me, not the cross stitch. Oh, thank you. It was a good time. Yeah, next time we'll do a fun spring-themed one. Getting the vibe of the season. That should be cool. I'm gonna go... do something productive. I'm gonna go do something productive. Oh wait, it's Sunday! Wait, it's Sunday. Hold on. Hold on. I have to show you a schedule. Let me make sure I'm happy with the schedule. Yeah, okay. When? Next Saturday. We will cross stitch again. 3, 2. I typed that wrong. It's okay. 3, 2. There. Can you extend the weekend? I think we could all use an extra day. Unfortunately, no, I cannot. But if only. Yeah. Oh, I can swap this. That's not gonna be good. It's okay. Oh, jeez. It's cropped weird. What? Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at that schedule. Look at all that. Oh boy. Hollow Knight, what? Yo. I've made the decision. I have to remember how to mod Hollow Knight now. I know I got it set up at some point, but I don't remember now. I have to do that. That's what I will do after stream. I will finish the commissions and then I will make sure. Yeah, Risk of Rain is currently losing the poll, by the way. Shadow Gambit is in the lead, so. Yeah. Civ 5 yet again? Yeah, Civ 5 is in last on the poll, I believe, so... yeah. What is it? Rainwater sucks, it's just turning it into Slugs for 10 minutes. Nope. But yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is on the poll, but not winning currently, we'll see. And we'll cross-stitch again on Saturday. And the rest of this is things you expect to see already. Yep. I hope you guys look forward to it. I gotta make sure I got Hollow Knight ready for tomorrow. Oh boy. Will I regret? Ow, 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 ow. My nose just hurt for some reason. Will I regret Hollow Knight? Maybe. We'll see. But that's a problem for me tomorrow. Yep. I hope you all enjoyed the cross-stitching, and I hope you have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you next time.